Welcome to the Room of Truth. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Her Majesty the Queen, Queen Elizabeth II of England. I'm going to see what's coming up in her near future. So bear with me whilst I shuffle the cards one moment. Then we shall see what the future holds for her. Right. I'm doing a simple 7-card spread. It's basically where you shuffle the cards and take 7 cards out, one after the other. There is no particular placement for them, and we just read them in a simple line, and we'll see what happens. Let's see. Okay. And 2. I'll tell you in a minute what they are. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. So let's have a look. Let's put the other cards away. If you're ready, then I shall begin. The first card is the 5 of Cups. Now this card shows loss. It shows somebody is feeling unloved, feeling almost abandoned, and it shows that they are focusing on that loss. We see that there are 5 cups. 3 of them are lying down in front of them, and they are looking down as if to say, oh dear, look, those cups are over, and I've lost the contents of those cups. And what they're not seeing is the 2 cups behind them. So in this case, we understand that Her Majesty has suffered an enormous loss, and that will still be around her energetically. However, let's look at the next card and see what happens. This is just one card of many. Right. The second card is the 4 of Wands, and this is a card signifying reunions, family reunions, times of celebration, and this means that there's something interesting coming up. There is likely to be some people coming to see her, and by that it's family reunions. It's not necessarily meetings that she might be doing on a state visit, but this is purely to do with family. Now the next card is, interestingly enough, it's the Lovers. Now for younger people, I would possibly mention that somebody new was coming into that person's life, and I'm not saying that Her Majesty the Queen is not young. I'm sure she's incredibly young, but I don't think that she's going to be particularly looking for a lover. So when you're doing a reading for somebody who is of mature and advancing years, and I count myself in that, it normally means working as a good partnership, working in a twosome, working in a couple, so to speak. So this may mean that she's being supported by couples who are doing very well to support her in her daily life. Perhaps that is family life, perhaps that is working life, which we know the Queen is incredibly hardworking. Now the next card I have is the Ace of Wands, and this normally signifies that there is news of a project coming up. There is the feeling, the beginning of new creativity, new projects. So that will be interesting to see what happens there. The next card is the Star, and this is about looking forward, looking inwardly. It's about reaching for the stars sometimes. It's also about new projects. It's about listening to your intuition as well. There are so many different possible connotations for these cards. And interestingly enough, the next card is the Emperor. And as we know with the Emperor, this is about leadership. It's about respect. It's about being in a position whereby you are in a position of power. We see the person is seated on the throne, slightly different throne to mine, but they are seated on a throne. And so this is also about taking charge. It's about moving things forward. It's about planning. It's about strategy. It's about taking things forward from the situation that she might find herself in now, or maybe she's thinking about how she can move the family forward, the family business forward, the family firm as they call it, and how they can move the British royal family forward to ensure that the monarchy survives. The next card is the Empress, and this is a card of abundance. It's a time of creation. It's a time of more planning, and there might even be surprising news of a child about to be born in her close quarters. Now this is quite interesting, definitely, as we are not expecting, pardon the pun, expecting anyone to appear, but there's definitely signs that she's moving forward in strength, in strategy, planning what's coming up with creativity, planning new projects, and as I've said, supported by couples of strong couples that are around her, that are loving couples, that are there to see that she reaches her goals. And as we know, the Empress could mean creativity and a possible unexpected pregnancy or child appearing in the near future. If you have enjoyed this reading for Her Majesty the Queen, then please like, subscribe, share, comment in the section below, and ensure that you have activated the notifications so that when I release a new video, you will be informed of it. I look forward to seeing you again. My name is Queen Doro, and this is the Room of Truth.